Good morning, friends. This is Dr. James McBean here. And today we want to talk about how to come home alive when dealing with law enforcement. Many years ago, I was in Connecticut, New Haven, Connecticut, and I was driving in the bad part of town. And a police pulled me over, white police lady, and she asked me for the driver's license, the registration, the car insurance. I gave her my driver's license, but then I get to realize that the registration and the insurance card was in my right glove compartment. Now I have to reach. By driving this truck, I have to reach over there. And if I reach over there to get that documentation, that poor lady don't know what I'm coming up with in my hand. I could come up with a Glock and blow her head off. She don't know what I'm coming up with. And her nerve is now on edge. I'm a black man, and I was in the wrong bad part of town. So I told her I don't have it. She said she said I have two vehicles. And she know that the two vehicles is insured because it show up on her machine. But I supposed to have a hard copy of it always in the vehicle that I'm operating. So she said she's going to give me a ticket. And all I have to do is bring the documentation to court and give it to the judge, and the judge will look on it and the judge will throw it out. And I said, okay, miss, thank you. And she gave me the documentation. She gave me the ticket. I went to court and did what she told me. So if the documentation is right there, why didn't you just reach over and dig it out? Because I don't want to be digging. I should have it where I could reach it easily. Today I keep it right over my far right here in that Sun Visa. I can just reach and just take it and give it to the officer. Sometime when an officer, those are the one that don't like black, stop you and say, well, could I have your ID? And you will say, what do you want my ID for? You see, what you need to understand is that sometime when they ask you for your documentation, they don't want the documentation. They want you, what they want is for you to refuse and to rebel. Why do you want my documentation? I'm a free man. And so that will give them the excuse to call him back up and eventually drag you out of the vehicle, put you on the ground and put their foot in your neck. I have seen cases where they have their foot in the guy's neck and they are saying, stop resisting! Stop resisting! But the guy not resisting. You can't even breathe. Much more to resist. And they go on until the next thing you hear is dead. Because that's what they want to do all along. Now, how can you prevent it from happening to you? You have a wife, you have children to go home to. How can you prevent this predicament from happening to you? You see what the scripture says in St. Matthew 5 verses 25. Agree with thine adversary quickly while you are in the way with him. Lest at any time the adversary deliver you to the judge, and the judge deliver you to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Verily I say unto you, you shall not by no means come out there things till you has paid the uttermost for them. You must agree quickly. Don't wait. I see this police officer stop this black guy and is asking him for his license, and he refused to give the police officer. What you stop me for? And finally they call him back up and they decided they're going to put him down now. Now he's saying, don't do this before my son, man. Don't do this before my son. I'm a coach down at that school. Don't. The officer said, but you should have known this from a long time. You should have behaved correctly, behaved civil. You see, don't wait until it gone bad. Quickly. He said in Jeremiah 29 verse 6, take ye wives and begat sons and daughters, and take wives for your sons, and give your daughter to husband, that they may bear sons and daughters, that you may increase there and not diminish. And seek the peace of the city, when I have caused you to be carried away captive, and pray unto the Lord for it, for in the peace thereof you shall have peace. You say, must pray for the peace of the city. You live in the United States, don't tear it down. Pray for the peace thereof. You must not be, as a child of God, you must not be the one who will tear down the politician. Make politician tear down politician. Make politician kill politician. You must not be the one who open the Facebook and tear down nobody. When time comes for you to vote, just go vote your conscience. You must not be the one up there tearing down nobody. Make them tear down themselves. Don't get involved with them. When it's time comes for you to vote, you're going to go vote. When the officers stop you, be civil. Don't provoke it. I was in the library not long ago, and somebody sent me a video, and I opened the video. My phone was on loud, and as soon as the video started, it get loud, and as soon as it get loud, I saw the librarian came over and command me to put it out, and immediately I turned the phone off. Because sometime when they ask you to put the phone down or turn the phone off, they want, what they actually want you to do is to resist. They ask you to turn the phone off, but is that what they actually want? In some case, they want you to turn it off or turn it down, because it is disrupting the other people who are studying. But in some cases, that's not what they want. In some cases, they want you to refuse. And when you refuse, they call in the officer. And when the officer comes, sometimes the officer wants you to refuse. So he have the chance now. You give him the excuse to step on your neck. Now you must make the decision if you want your neck or you don't want your neck. The Lord bless you. Have a great day. We'll talk some more about this.